Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your NBA previews and predictions for a Tuesday, November 2nd. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your Ruby Tuesday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by bballpicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join. Sign up today and follow the top scorers each and every day right here at bballpicks.com. Our leader is Eddie O from Montreal at 927s, Ovens B. Michael at 808, and yours truly, Ron Raymond, is in third place with 756 points. And folks, you can get all of our picks right here at bballpicks.com. All you got to do is go to any of the tabs, top scorer, top pickers, most followed, hit the follow my picks link, and then go to your following page, and you will be able to see the picks of the people you are following right here at bballpicks.com. All right, let's get to the SBI before we get to your computer picks. And what we do in this segment is we take a look at what's come in the last 7 days in the NBA. And you can see right now, last night was a dog days night, or a dog night, as 56% of the underdogs cashed in last night, 44% for the favorites. And when you look at the 7-day average, however, 64.1% of the favorites have cashed in the last 7 days, 35.9% for the underdogs. Looking at the over-under on the 7-day average, you can see a lot of games still coming under the total. 68.7% of NBA games have gone under the total. Last night, a little bit of a reversal, though. It was the first time since opening night that the overs cashed in. That's pretty impressive because that must mean that the bookmakers made their adjustments, and now you're starting to see more of the overs come in, right? And think about it. If you're a bookmaker, and since October 19th opening night, every game or every night has favored the under, what do you think is going to happen, right? There has to be an adjustment, and we'll see if November 1st was the night the bookmakers made their adjustments on the total, as 5 and 4 to the over. Not a huge number. 56% of the overs came in last night, but we'll see if it does have an effect here the rest of the way. Now, last night against the point spread, 67% of the underdogs covered last night, 33% for the favorites, and the favorites have only covered 41% the last 7 days, 51.1 on the season. All right, let's take a look at which teams are hot right now in the NBA. And we'll look at the confidence level of the teams. And what we do in this segment is from a, the SBI is the macro point of view, see what's come in. Now we're going to the micro point and see which team is bullish, bearish, and neutral. And you can see right now the teams that are very hot in the NBA, I call these the bullish teams, just like in the stock market. Chicago, Golden State, Utah, Miami, Philadelphia, Toronto, Washington, and New York. Now, some of these names you look, Toronto, Washington, are they going to be able to stay there for a while? But we'll take a look, and that's why we track them, right? But what comes with bullish teams is very high public confidence level, and normally with that comes less value into the numbers, right? And then you look at the yellow teams. These are the teams that I normally tend to shop around, and these teams are my neutral teams. Teams that have a high, and not a high or low, medium confidence level from the betting public, but I feel it's the best value between you and the bookmaker because of the teams, the way they're performing, right? And then you got teams which, from a betting perspective, low value, bearish. Teams don't want to touch these teams because they're not having a really good run right now in the cycles. In fact, Indiana, Orlando, San Antonio, Boston, Houston, Detroit, Oklahoma, and New Orleans. When I mention those teams, right, what do you think? It's like, ooh, I don't know if I want to take those. And that's common, right? That's low public confidence level in those teams. But you know what comes with those low public confidence bearish teams? Good value and probably a good return on investment, because you have to think like a contrarian, because all the public and the favorites, like everybody's going to bet these teams up here, right? And what goes up must come down. These teams can't win against the point spread forever, and eventually these teams are going to have to get their act together and start covering the spread, right? So these are the teams that if you do have a high risk tolerance level, these are probably the teams you want to consider making your bets with. All right, let's take a look at the computer forecast today. We only got 5 games on deck. We had a couple last night in the NBA. I think we had 9 games in the NBA yesterday. But we're going to kick it off at the Little Caesars Arena between the Bucks, who are on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a 107-95 defeat to the Utah Jazz, taking on Detroit Pistons, who lost to the Brooklyn Nets 117-91 a couple of nights ago. And we do have the Bucks winning by 2 here. And they're a 5-point favorite here tonight in Detroit. The over-under is at 213. And we liked Milwaukee 112, Detroit 110. The over-under at 222.42. The last 4 games for the Bucks have gone under the total. Miami Heat taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Should be a good one tonight at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. Now the Heat coming into this one, coming off a 4-game win streak and against the point spread. So, this part of that bullish cycle I was telling you about, right? And Dallas, they coming off a 105-99 victory against the Sacramento Kings. They are 4-2 now on the year. All 6 games for the Mavs have gone under the total, while the Miami Heat 5-1, 2-4 to the under. And we do like the Heat in this one. 108-105. The over-under at 214.33. So we do like it to go over the total. And your Kogo, the chance of this game going over the total is at 84%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. All right, Sacramento coming off a 105-99 loss to the Dallas Mavericks a couple nights ago. Now the Utah Jazz, big win in Milwaukee against the Bucks, 107-95. Bookmaker showing them a lot of respect here. -9 is the number. The over-under at 220. ATS forecast. Computer pick. Going to lean with the Jazz in this one. 114-104. The over-under set at 218. So we got them winning by 10. And we also got the total coming under the total at 218. And the posted total is at 220. So keep an eye out on that today. New Orleans taking on the Phoenix Suns. Now the Suns 2-3 on the year, while New Orleans is 1-6, coming off a 3-game losing streak, losing 123-117 to the Knicks 2 nights ago. And for Phoenix, they are coming off a 101-92 victory over the Cleveland Cavaliers. And their last 2 games have gone under the total. They haven't covered the spread in 3 games, and we do like them today. 115-99. The over-under at 215.62. So we do like it to go under the total. And your Kogo, however, is at 66%. Again, Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. LA Lakers taking on the Houston Rockets. In fact, this looks like a back-to-back game situation where the Rockets losing to the Lakers a couple nights ago, 95-85. And looking at the total in this game, 217. Lakers favored by 10.5. And we're going to lean with LA in this one, 113-101. The over-under at 215.45. Lakers now on a 2-game win streak, while the Rockets on a 4-game slide, and their last 6 have gone under the total. In fact, every game has gone under for Houston this season. All right, there you have it. That is the NBA preview and prediction show today for a Tuesday, Ruby Tuesday, November 2nd. Don't forget, folks, you can get my picks each and every day right here at bballpicks.com. In fact, let me go check out my record. So the way it works is once you make your selections, you go to make picks, and you'll see a slider right here on the laptop or a PC. If you're on a mobile device, you'll probably get a pull-down menu. And what you do is you slide it to the team that you have most confidence in winning. And it could be a low confidence of 53 or 51 and a high confidence of 98 or whatever you select. And then what you do is you slide the meter on every team that you like, click the slam dunk, and then go to your following page to see who you're following. And you can see right now by the confidence level, I'm 24-21 on 51-54, and that's normal, right? 51-54%. That's the ones where you're not really 100% confidence, and that's why it's 51-54, right? And then you got 55-62, I'm 22-16. 63-72, I'm 8-5, and 73-100%, I'm 4-0. And anytime you go 4-0 in that range, 73-100, you get a weight value of 40 points. And if you're perfect, you get 400 points. And that's how you make your score here at bballpicks.com. In the meantime, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.